So pretty much my job as a skipper of the charter boat is to take people out throughout the snapper season and try and find them some snapper, put the boat on top of the fish and try and get the rods bending over. So what we're looking for on the sounder is quite large, clean arches. There can be several of them together in a clumped lump, but not a lot of little fuzzy bits sort of around the outside of them. You want them to be quite clean. Whereas a lot of guys will make the mistake of anchoring on a lot around them that are smaller fish. So you anchor up on them and you can't keep a bait in the water. They're almost like piranha. They just tear your baits to pieces and the rod tip doesn't even move. Trying to get a bait down through these tiny little fish to your larger fish is very hard. So the trick I find to anchoring on a GPS mark in Port Phillip Bay is coming up from the downwind side of it and driving right over the top of your mark, straight into the wind, and dropping the anchor sort of 40 to 70 metres away from the mark, and then just falling back on it according to how much rope you need to let out on the winch to get yourself right on top of the spot. So once we've anchored the boat, we start off with the paternoster rods. We put the sinkers on them and show the customers how to put the bait on. While myself or my decky is doing that, the other person will be throwing a mixture of pellets and chopped up pilchards or silver whiting or other bait fish over the side to create a burley trail, and then we'll go ahead and cast half a dozen rods out the back with a bait that sinks a lot slower on it.
Is it goodie?
Yeah, she's starting to scream.
All right, we're on.
We're on.
Very good.
Rightio, well we finally got him on. We've come in here, we've marked up an amazing amount of fish, and if they were going to go anywhere it was definitely this spot.
What's your legs there, mate?
There was so many fish here it wasn't funny. Yeah, walk backwards for us, walk backwards, one's already fallen out. Well done.
So this is how we tie our paternoster rig. Some refer to it as a snapper snatcher. So we start off by tying a loop knot at the bottom to connect our sinker to. So we just go through ourselves once like that. Put our main line back through that loop we've just created, and then just around the line once and back through, and pull that tight. That creates our loop for our sinker to loop on. Now depending, each person's different on how far up you go. We create another loop by just folding the line over itself, twisting the line around a few times, and then bringing the main line back through again. And then once we pull that up tight, that's where our hook will go on. And here gets tied to our swivel with the glow bead above it. And then in the middle here, we push that up nice and tight. Just slide that loop through the eye of the hook and then back over itself, and then pull it nice and tight so it's snug down on there. That's all there is to it. Just grab one of these pilchards, cut them in half. With the tail end, just go through once like that. That's it. And then with the head, same sort of thing. Through the head, just through the gills, like so. And just go through once. You don't want to go sort of digging it back into the bait or anything, because then when the fish comes and grabs it, there's going to be none of the hook point exposed, so it won't actually hook up properly. So just like that. With these guys, you just want to drop them straight down. So you just want to wind it up so the rod's bent just off the bottom. That's about it, really.
I'd go. That's it. Yeah, let it ring out. Get back.
Well done.
Pretty crazy session, plenty of fish around, so.
Wasn't bad at all.